We have recently hit some pretty big milestones. I want to mostly talk about that in this video, but also in the previous video, I mentioned something about a mini Shiba, a new cryptocurrency. I also want to issue a warning on that as well. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. We'll be giving away $100 to a random subscriber to kickstart their crypto journey. To enter this giveaway, simply like and subscribe and comment your favorite crypto in the comments below. So we are number 1 on the WeBull popularity list with 100,000 people watching. Now, for a bit of context, SHIB was just listed on WeBull just about 7 days ago. We have already shot straight to the number 1 leaderboard in just about a week. And some of you might be wondering why the prices are moving. I'll also go into that in a bit as well after this. But for now, I want you guys to pay attention to the number 1 spot, because there's actually a correlation between the price and the social media traction that the coin currently has. And some of you already know this. You can Google this. There's a lot of studies being done, a lot of research being done onto this. So here's an article about this, the relationship between price and social media mentions in cryptocurrency. One of the most significant correlations in cryptography has to do with a token's price and social media mentions within a given time period. Now, I'm not going to describe this entire effect, but in summary, before a particular token is about to move, we'll see a lot of social media traction. And so every time I see a particular cryptocurrency rising from the bottom to the top, I get pretty excited about that. And I'm very positive that I'm not the only one that thinks this way, because if we have a look at the top 1,000 Ethereum wallets, that is the top 1,000 richest Ethereum holders, we have SHIB as the biggest ERC20 holding. So SHIB occupies 6.84% on average, $1.6 billion total across the top 1,000 Ethereum wallet holders. And that is not all. We have also hit 650,000 wallet holders for SHIB, which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, for a frame of reference, this is Polygon or Matic. And this is a coin, if you don't know, that has real utilization in the crypto space. And that coin only has 182,000 holders, in comparison to SHIB, which is over 650,000 holders. This is not really a fair comparison, but I just want to emphasize to you guys how big 650,000 people are. And because we have such a big following, such a big community, we can really drive the project in certain directions based on the collective thinking of the community. So last week we've tackled WeBull, and now we're heading for Robinhood next. We have currently over 180,000 signatures to bring SHIB into Robinhood as well. And if you don't know about this petition, or if you haven't signed up, I do recommend you to do so, because it is currently one of the biggest change.org petitions out there. There is a big driving force and a big pressure for Robinhood to list SHIB as well, given we have so many users that'll be willing to trade SHIB on those platforms. And now I'm going to talk about one of the possibilities why we haven't seen this SHIB move. Now, some of you already know this, but for those of you who are not aware, when SHIB was created, about 50% of the SHIB tokens were given to the co-founder of Ethereum. And the co-founder of Ethereum didn't like the fact that he was in control of such a large percentage of the cryptocurrency. So what he did was he actually burned 90% of his holdings, and he gave 10% of that to the India COVID Relief Fund. Now, before we move on, you can support your favorite crypto projects such as SHIB, Ethereum, and more by getting your own physical crypto coin to add to your collection. You can find a link in the description. Now, what has been happening, at least to a certain extent, is that the India COVID Relief Fund wallet has been selling some of the SHIB to transfer that into fiat funds to actually relieve the situation. How much of that money actually goes towards COVID relief, I'm not too sure, but what I'm certain is that there is movement within this wallet in regards to transactions. So think of this situation a little bit like this. So every time the price of SHIB rises a little bit, the India COVID Relief wallet wants to cash out some of their holdings in exchange for some money. Now, I understand some of you might be upset by this, but there is actually a reason why they have to do it in small volumes. And that is because if they dump their entire asset all at once, it's going to create a cascading effect. So imagine an entire lump of SHIB was sold. It's going to cause a lot of orders to fall through, and people are going to panic and they're going to start selling as well. So in contrast to dumping it all at once and causing SHIB to crash, they have to sell it bit by bit to maintain the price levels of SHIB. So right now there's 10 trillion tokens left in this particular wallet, and it seems like they've transferred 30 trillion to another wallet. So there's 40 trillion left for the India COVID Relief Fund. And as of right now, they haven't cashed out the 40 trillion. And because they've been shifting the funds around, there is a possibility that they'll be selling SHIB and surprise the price of SHIB at a particular point. And another metric I want you guys to have a look at is the monthly views to ShibaSwap. We are currently sitting at 8.62 million visits and 34.5 million views. These are not small numbers, and it's always good to see that people are actually utilizing SHIB, and in this case Shiba Swap, to actually bring utility to the cryptocurrency. Now, one last thing I want to touch on today is in the previous video I mentioned of a new cryptocurrency called Mini Shiba. I've been informed that you should not buy those tokens. Mini Shiba, Retro Shiba, or Mini Baby Shiba, they're not associated with or connected to Shiba contract, and there's no such thing as a Mini Shiba burn. There are multiple Reddit accounts spamming these fake burning events and fake crypto offerings. Other Reddit communities have already taken action to remove these posts and harmful links. I just want to share with you guys and give you an update that this is the case. Now, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know in the comments if you think that Robinhood will be able to list SHIB in the next 2 to 3 months. And as always, take care and we'll catch you guys next time.